Friday morning, May 2nd, 2014. Okay, so here's the thing about California. As a Pennsylvanian, there's a real feeling of disorientation in those first few moments after disembarking. The fearsome symmetry of airports and shifted time zones and the unfathomable wait for impossibly dry sandwiches. Sure, you have many of the same types of people here that you might have back home. People tan everywhere, and hey, everybody loves the beach, and the fixation with gaudy rims is an international plague. But there's an immense rush of visual and not oral, stimulation that acts as a shock to the system. When you're young, you expect the rest of the world to simply be an extension of the world you know already, behaving in exactly the way you know it, devoid of any unexpected complications. But this here, this Los Angeles, this is beyond the pale, something that took a while to really put into words.
Oh, I'm kinda buzzed, and it's all because we're in California. This place does breakfast like nobody does. Benedictios to all the white bros who drive Dodge Nitro. We just might review it. Let's hit the track, bring the K car back.
Silly YouTube videos brought us to California and put us in cars we've never have touched otherwise. I promise, there will come a day when this sense of awe wears off, but I don't anticipate it's going to be soon. So immediately you're going to notice the people, even before the Chevy Volts and the Frankenstein Gallants. And it's impossible not to people watch, like you're Henry James sitting at the back of the party and gathering material for a future novel. I must reiterate, the only reason regular car reviews can travel to California is because of you and your donations to fund anything. It's the morning of May 6, 2014, and I'm farting with anticipation from Philadelphia to Los Angeles. The airplane restroom saw me 3 times because when you turn 32, you can no longer trust your farts. Sometimes they lie. Los Angeles, to me, exists only as Adam Carolla's version of LA because I've listened to his podcast for so long, and I believe then that LA is a city of heavyweight egos with glass jaws. An orange-skinned contingent of Botox enthusiasts line the streets. They look as if they're the type to feel strange if suddenly found in the possession of the ability to move their face. California produces its own kind of golden noise, with tourists in all of the palm tree-lined, beach-blasted spectacle and townies in confederation against it. Natives, tanned to a golden brown, cycle past, unfazed by the sights and sounds as they pedal to the nearest route. And I wonder with glim amusement if they will someday donate their apathy to science. Here, indifference is a bonus dick and it's hard all the time. My phone vibrates with an unknown number and a text is waiting for me. It says, "Hey, it's Matt. Call or text when you land." I was too self-conscious to call, so I texted back a hello. Matt texts that he'll pick us up by baggage claim. He says to look for a black-on-black Chevy Volt, and I tell him to look for 2 guys in shirts and ties. It's amazing. Matt Farah looks exactly like Matt Farah, right down to the ever-present Dylan Optics sunglasses. I would later try them on and stop scoffing. Really, those things make Oakleys look like gas station dollar shades. L.A. You know, LA is full of things. Success, glass buildings, this dune buggy, this leopard print limo, this motorcycle accident, this Toyota Previo. Mid-engine minivan. I've never met anybody famous before. I think I met Louis Anderson in an Ocean City boardwalk bookstore in the 90s, but that just could have been my imagination. Matt Farah is someone around which you will quickly become comfortable. There's no aura of exclusivity or gatekeeping with him. But here is something that may or may not be entirely visible on the Smoking Tire or Tuned or on Drive. The man is a Cheyenne mountain of automotive knowledge.
Yeah, so this is the 2nd generation body with the 1st generation powertrain. Because this was actually the prototype for the 2nd generation. They later scrapped this entire powertrain and put a Diablo drivetrain in it with a traditional center console and a V12. Very strange car.
I know it's a weird selection, but can it cool itself?
Not really, no.
You guys got a
a plaque on his Bentley Turbo R today is like a $12,000 car. Look at that Cobra. Oh, that's Daddy Reiki. I'm in this area. And it had a spare tire in it even. I got footage of it. It's crazy. And we went to this audition or to test shoot or something. It was in this building. And we're going to leave, and this guy gets in the elevator. He's an Asian guy. He's fat. He's got a big gold chain on. He's got Google Glass on.
Really?
You just want to kick him in the dick. and I fucking, we ride down the elevator, and I'm so creeped out because I think he's filming me or something. And we go out to the valet outside, and he's got like an 04 Rolls Phantom on huge chrome rims, and they're so cheap. And I know they're so cheap because I know the guy who makes them. And they're dirty wheels he sells to dirty people. This area, the one
wow,
road...
look at that rock face. Wow, yeah. That's tight.
Yeah.
I'm ashamed I'm using a GoPro on this. It's not going to look as tight as it is, but...
There's, people...
Wow, I did not appreciate how tight this road is.
Yeah. There's, the rule is you just don't ever cross the double yellow because you always want to assume there's someone going the other way.
And this is
the corner where everyone tries to drift and or wrecks and or fucking smashes up a motorcycle. They call this tree the giving tree right here.
Uh-huh.
And if you crash, they hang parts of your car from the tree.
Ah.
Los Angeles. LA is a concrete assault on your attention. LA is a dusty baking tray of too much. And then the entire city becomes calm. It rushes, and then it doesn't. It's aware of itself, this metropolitan region. Boston is modernist, and Chicago is postmodern. So what's LA? What comes after postmodernism? Hyperrealism? A city doing a perfect impression of a city? Whatever. Jet lag is starting to set in, and we rest in the nicest hotel which I have ever stayed. Saturday, May 3rd, 2014. 8 a.m. I red light the tree and I'm wide awake. The sun is a fresh needle boring through my Foster Grant hand-me-down sunglasses, and this sun is much brighter here than it is in Pennsylvania. Wakeboarders drift like lint over a small harbor. This marina is full of pleasure craft. How many owners have Southern Cross lyrics etched in brass plates mounted in the cabin of their boats? The sky is cloudless. Just like yesterday, I'm used to overcast skies. 4 mom hats row a boat. It's 10 a.m. and the Roman and I are waiting for Matt to pick us up in front of the hotel. Slow jam music plays through hidden outdoor speakers, and hotel attendants sweat in suits. The music changes songs and bumps a little harder with an accelerating tempo. This carport has a scorer. The jam is urgent. Yes, we're moving now. It's getting faster. The jam is getting faster now. Yes, 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 the jam is here we go. Here we go. You are going places. Yes, you have arrived. Yes, here we go. Yes, they're all waiting for you. Here he comes. Yes, 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 yes. Even the grass is presentable here. Abandoned hats and unneeded scarves sit on the bench by the entrance to the Marriott as valets proclaim the arrival of cars that I will never own. Morning looks like mid-afternoon here, and the smog is a tailpipe sniffer. The sheen to rust ratio is out of control on the Chargers and Nissan high bodies. Ow, Rams!
As we like to pronounce it, it's own rims.
There are satellite dishes painted like 8 balls and teenagers wandering the streets in ill-fitting sandals, physically and emotionally taxed by the doing of things. There were no singing raisins awaiting us here, and the roads were proliferated by signs indicating this is not a through street. We anticipate one more day up in the canyons and one more night in Hollywood and a reprieve from listening to Counting Crows. I don't want to go. I don't want to leave this place. I've already grown accustomed to the sonorous noise of nothing in particular. A Nissan Pathfinder zooms down Admiralty Way, its path uncertain. A thick-bodied couple of about 50 wonders aloud if this is the beach they're looking for, as it is one of many, and like us, they're only here for a short while and thus prone to fits of uncertainty. Much like trash cans at the New York International Auto Show, children are mysteriously absent here, as if people stopped reproducing as a means of evening out the gene pool. Does anybody really say nar-nar here? Are the cliches in place jokes out of accuracy or ridicule? It's hard not to stare, but everything's new. Oh man, look. Oh, check that guy out. Dude, it's California Man. California Man! California Man knows where the party's at. We're here to film cars and to yank a line from Sin City, prove to our friends that we're worth a damn. Finished reviews of these two cars will come. For now, I rested my concentration on the crushing stupidity that poveritic Easterners such as us are even allowed near them. Switching a digital SLR from photo to video mode in the Los Angeles area without the expected municipal bribery turns you into a criminal, and I was expecting choppers to descend upon us the moment we left the comforting clean floors of Gotham Dream Cars. But once my feelings of impishness rise, and I understand the juxtaposition of that statement, they are slow to fall. Worthiness, earned income, guilt. 10,000 thank yous aren't enough. I revert back into my natural state and drop my shoulders so I take up less room. Chew with your mouth closed. Speak only when spoken to, and don't let up with the yes sirs and no sirs. And I'm holding a Canon 70 to 200 millimeter lens, a cream white devilish beauty that costs the same as a custom-built i7 computer with SSD hard drives. A dog walker jogger approaches us. He doesn't know Matt, and he certainly doesn't know us. But he knows 4 facts about DeLoreans, and here's a DeLorean right here, and oh, he's got 4 facts, and he's got to tell them right now! Oh, we will review this DeLorean, you bet we will, but I need to tell you one thing about it, and it's the most sincere compliment I can give to his car. Matt Farah's DeLorean is so good, it feels normal. It feels just like a car. It's that put together. We use the smoking tires camera equipment to film all this, and as we pack everything up and turn to leave, I'm seized by the feeling that I left something behind, but whatever it is, it's gone now. I'm in California, and I'm dumbstruck, even while I recognize the limitations of the high. This is a place for people who like the beginning of things more than the middles or the ends. That first bite into a piece of warm, buttered toast, that first shuddering dip into an icy cold pool on a hot summer day, and the first honeymoon month of a doomed relationship. But when you find yourself breathing into the morning air as crisp as a Fuji apple, you realize that when it comes down to it, there's nothing wrong with feeling that way. Nothing wrong with that at all. I don't want to go.
LA's fine, the sun shines most of the time, and the stock hoods are black. Track day bros, suspension's low, but you know, I keep thinking about making my way back. I'm Pennsylvania born and raised, but these days I'm stuck between 2 whores. LA's fine, but it ain't home. Pays fine, but it don't shine no more. I am bizarre. Can't play guitar, but you're not here for that. You're here for the cars. And yes, I cried when the echo died. The fit is fine, but only after some high maintenance fees and